So what's going on, man? It's your boy Flaw 700. I haven't done one of these in a minute. I need to do more. I be having a lot to say, but I want to talk about the documentary that I just watched, the docu-series, the Wu-Tang docu-series on Showtime. It was fire, because artists like the Wu, you don't really get those interviews like you get from the newer generation. Like the new generation, they love to talk. So you know they life, you know everything about them. Like you don't even know if niggas from the Wu was married, single, got kids, whatever. Like, I mean, we know they got kids, but you don't know nothing about them. You just know music, and it is what it is. It's a 4-part docu-series on Showtime. Shout out to Mass Appeal for the dope production. And I'll say that it was great, man. It definitely was a great 4-part series. You got to hear some things. You got to see some things. You got to see them make Cream. Like the original song Cream, it wasn't even called Cream. It was called something else, and it would have been trash. But you know what I mean? That's what happens when you keep working on something and you be like, nah, let's go with this instead of that. And they got Cream out of it. There's not going to be another Wu-Tang Clan ever. We can say that. There might be another Jay-Z. There might be another Nas. There might be another Puff. There will never be another Wu-Tang Clan. Because do you want to know why? 9 members, 10 members, because they added Capadonna. 10 members, the manager, the you name it, like the street team, all got to split one check. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Split like 15 ways. I wouldn't care if they got 100,000 to show. That split 15 ways. You got to pay everybody. It's tough. So for the Wu-Tang to still be together after all this time, and they've left millions on the table. Can you imagine Method Man, a solo artist, never was down with Wu-Tang? Fan, you imagine if Method Man didn't have to wait for the cycle of artists to come through. Like Meth dropped his album in '94. He had to wait for ODB. He had to wait for Raekwon. He had to wait for Ghostface. He had to wait for, I thought it was 5 solo albums. He had to wait for GZA. Then he had to wait for the double album to drop, the Wu-Tang Forever. Then he had to come out with an album. Then he was able to come out with an album in '98. So 98, 97, 99. When did Method Man come out? 99, 98, I think. So Meth had to wait like 4 or 5 years. And you know what happens when you wait that long. Times change. So Method Man was no longer the face of hip-hop anymore. You know, he had to wait. Can you imagine Meth dropping 2 or 3 more albums in that time span? The only thing that I didn't like, and I wouldn't say like because I love the whole thing, the only thing I didn't like that they did was they didn't want to pay Divine, who's the manager. And we all know the manager get cuts. There was this one scene, there was just like, Ghost was like, yo, if you get me $1 million deal, I want the entire $1 million. Divine is like, nah, if I get you $1 million deal, I'm taking 200. You gonna get 8. I think that's right, 20%, right? Manager get 20%. So Ghost was like, nah, I want all the money. So you kind of see where it kind of went left for them, because the money wasn't what it's supposed to be. You got platinum artists. Like Wu-Tang is one of the biggest artists of all time, and they sold a lot of records, 40 to 50 million records sold, and they kind of really got nothing to show for it because of how much they had to split. Bad business. Like these dudes wasn't from the school of good business. I'll say that. They didn't know. When they left Wu-Tang Productions, they ain't know that they was really hurting the bread. You know, ODB came home, he was like, yo, why we not worth 100 mil right now? I mean, there's reasons for that. If one person was eating off Wu-Tang, somebody would have 100 million. But when you gotta split it 15 ways, we talking about 10 rappers, then we got managers, we got so much more involved. When you got split 50 million 15 ways, it seemed like crumbs. And then of course you spending like what street dudes, not all street people have this issue, but what them street dudes know about investing, what they know about running a label. This was at that time where all rappers wanted their own label. To do what? Like Ghostface had Stark's Enterprise. To do what? Not everybody can run a label. But the Wu-Tang docuseries is fire, man. Go definitely go check that out on Showtime. Another fire thing about it is all 4 episodes is uploaded. You don't gotta wait a week to watch the next series. All 4 are uploaded, hour long. It's great. Like I said, I appreciate seeing artists that I love, breaking it down. Because once again, we don't really know nothing about these people, man. The mystery is always something dope. Like just not knowing, it's a great thing as well. But yeah.